Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. Today we're going to finish off the brake lines on the S14. So, I've got braided lines for everything in the engine bay and the rear brakes pretty much and front brakes, and we've got to also swap the small brake for the big brake. I've got to swap the rotor. I need to finish off the tension rods and the tie rods. I've got the tie rod inner and outer. I'm just waiting for new boots, and then we can go ahead and do that, as well as all the braided lines and everything like that. So we'll start by taking off the caliper for the brake, and then put the new rotor on, and then the old new caliper on, and then the brake line to the hard line that comes through here, and then we'll replace the hard line with the new engine line. But yeah, let's get cracking into it. Now, normally you're not really meant to hit this part with a hammer, but this all gets replaced anyway, so I'm probably just going to try and bash the shit out of it. This is mounted. Good thing we're changing out the whole thing. Look at that. Boop, boop. Whee. Jesus. So now, we can turn this the way that we want to get to the bolts, which are 219s holding the caliper on, and then that will just pop everything off, and then we can just put our new rotor and caliper on, and then we'll do the tie rods, I think, and then I'll do the brackets, or the lines I should say. And off camera I've already done all of this, so that's looking pretty sweet. Nice new black. Whoever tightened these bolts up, I don't think torqued them off or anything, because these just, they wouldn't even tight. Jesus. Scary. So if you're wondering what brake calipers these are just spec S14 front calipers. So I believe they're the cast aluminium ones, not the light ones. I think there's a difference. I think there's two. And then just slotted rotor to match. So now we'll move on to either the tie rods or the brake line, which we might just do the brake line because it's probably really easy to do. I mean, look at that, it's already partly undone. So the good thing about GK Tech is they give new banjo bolts with the copper rings. So one on the inside and one on the outside of the bolt. Because I didn't order enough of these brake clips, or I've lost them, so I'm just going to reuse the old ones, which are fine really, they just don't look as pretty. But that's on there so far to the bracket of the suspension. Now if I give it a good old move around, it's not going to catch on anything, so that's good. And now we just need to disconnect this side, so I'll probably just cut it like I did last time and pull it through, just because I don't need any of these hard lines or anything like that. Alright, so now that this is complete, we're going to move on to the tie rods, so the inner and the outer, and we're replacing the boot as well, because we've got new ones. So one floppy inner guard is off, so we had to use one of the big where did I even put it? I don't even know. Crescent wrench. So we had to use one of those big boys to crack it off. Came off pretty easily once I got it off. Oh. So what I'll do is try and adjust this to be in line with that, and then we'll put this on with the boot, and then we'll put the inner tie rod, the outer tie rod in after. I don't know if these need to be in a set order on the other side, which I've already done. We've got this on the bottom, and I think just this one on the bottom as well. This coming straight down. It seems to line up quite nicely. I believe these are meant to be in line with the knuckle or something like that. So we'll see how it goes on this side and if we need to change it up on the other side. So that is it in, like so. Probably should have lubed this up a bit before putting it in, because it's a bit stretched now. So now we'll just connect the outer tie rod and connect the boot up, and we should be good to go. Yeah. So something like that. It feels a little bit towed in, so I don't know if this needs to come out more and everything, but the alignment shop obviously will have to deal with a lot of that, so I'll probably just leave it at that and go from there. So I've actually lowered the car back down on the ground, changed the way I set up the tie rod ends to the way they came in the box. It just makes actually a lot more sense to do it like that instead of trying to muck around with it. I think it definitely needs an alignment. The wheel's pretty cooked on both sides, but I don't actually know if the steering wheel was that way when I took the car apart. I really don't remember. I've also done the GK Tech line. I haven't mounted it properly, but that's sort of where I'm thinking it's going to go. I also just want to get rid of this as well, just start tightening things up, and maybe like these two little things. I don't even know what they do. Maybe new filter, something, I don't know. And then yeah, we're just waiting on like the rust repairs to be done, and then we're pretty much ready for the motor to go back in. I'm probably going to tidy up the motor a little bit though, just give it a spruce up, not 100%, but better than looking like a garbage dump. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to be trying to upload probably weekly, as best I can, and hopefully get this motor in within the next couple of weeks so we can finally start this goddamn car up. Be exciting time.